What separates the average from the unstoppable? What makes some men, legends, etched into history, while others fade quietly into comfort and excuses? It's not just skill or luck or opportunity. It's the mindset, a relentless, unbreakable mindset that refuses to quit, no matter what. Michael Jordan wasn't born with that. He built it, not in the spotlight, but in failure, in rejection, in silence. This is the story of how titans like Jordan forged unshakable willpower. Welcome to Mental Titans, where we dive deep into the minds that refuse to surrender. Before Michael Jordan was a six-time NBA champion, he was a 15-year-old kid cut from his high school varsity team. Most would have taken that rejection as proof they weren't enough. Not Jordan. He cried that night, but the next day, he was up before dawn, practicing in silence. No fans. No coach, just grit. He wasn't trying to prove the coach wrong. He was proving himself right. That rejection didn't break him. It built him. It was the first brick in the foundation of what would become an unshakable mindset. Failure isn't final. Quitting is. Michael Jordan once said, "I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." That's not just a quote. It's a battle strategy. He missed over 9,000 shots. Lost nearly 300 games, failed to hit game winners 26 times. But those weren't losses, they were lessons. Every time he fell, he learned. Every time he missed, he adjusted. That's the truth most don't want to hear. Failure is part of the journey. It's not a sign to quit, it's a signal to grow. And Michael Jordan didn't fear failure, he used it. Jordan's greatest weapon wasn't his jump shot, it was his mind. Even at the top, when he had everything to lose, he trained like he had something to prove. Because real titans don't compete with others, they compete with themselves. They don't rely on motivation, they rely on discipline. Jordan practiced harder than anyone. He turned pressure into power. He didn't wait for perfect conditions. He created his own fire every single day. That's what makes a winner. That's what builds a legacy. Game 6. 1998 NBA Finals, 10 seconds on the clock. Jordan makes the steal, drives, and hits the final shot of his Bulls career. The world calls it the last shot, but that moment was forged in thousands of pressure moments before it. In failure, in fatigue, in silence, pressure doesn't destroy titans, it reveals them. Jordan didn't run from pressure, he trained for it. He welcomed it, he lived in it. And when it mattered most, he delivered. Because when you're built from the inside, nothing on the outside can shake you. You may not be chasing championships, but life will test you. You will face failure. You will hear no. You will feel like quitting. That's your moment. That's your shot. The no-quit mindset is not about being superhuman. It's about refusing to settle, show up when it's hard, practice when no one's watching. Visualize success until it becomes your reality. Stop asking for easy. Start training for unstoppable. Your greatness is forged in repetition, rejection, and rising when nobody expects you to. That is the Michael Jordan mindset. Jordan wasn't just a champion. He was a blueprint. A reminder that the difference between the ordinary and the legendary isn't talent, it's will. So when life pushes you down, don't fold. When people doubt you, don't flinch. And when everything in you screams quit, don't. That's the moment you rise. That's the moment you become a titan. True greatness isn't loud. It's built in private. Michael Jordan didn't become the GOAT on game night. He became the GOAT in empty gyms after the camera stopped rolling. While others slept, he trained. While others made excuses, he made shots. He knew something most people ignore. Your future self is built by what you do when no one's watching. That's the no-quit mindset, staying committed when the applause fades and only your dream remains. Ask yourself right now, what would happen if you didn't quit? What if every time life knocked you down, you got back up 1 second faster, 1 day sooner, 1 mindset stronger? You'd become unstoppable, just like Jordan, just like every titan who ever turned failure into fire. This is Mental Titans. Drop a fire in the comments if you're building the no-quit mindset. And don't forget, The world may not believe in you yet, but if you do, that's enough.